Hey guys, this is Travis Bayless will be on Bipolar blog. So today I'm going to do an unboxing. This is the second unboxing. The reason why I'm wearing these earmuffs is actually I've been struggling with sensory overload issues where the bright lights hurt, any type of sound hurt. I mean, it fluctuates, but the last month it's been excruciatingly painful and irritating and upsetting to the point where I just want to lay down. And I kind of experience it right now. Sometimes just talking to Kyle and having the TV on or someone making dinner, it really upsets me. And though I do lay down, I feel like I had to buy headphones. And I ended up buying these headphones called Walker's FireMax rechargeable digital muff behind the neck protectors. And so it says high-performing digital circuit delivers blazing fast reaction time, ensuring optimistic hearing protection, adjustable secure strap headband, slim low-profile design with rubberized spray, gel-filled ear pads for cooling and comfort, filled dynamic ranges and speakers, rechargeable USB-C charging port. So originally I actually bought another one, but I didn't realize how bad it was because it was only like 3.5 stars. So I thought at first it looked really cool, but the fact that it didn't do very well, I ended up buying another one. So I've had these for a while sitting there in the box. I'm going to do a quick unboxing.
So why was that other one bad?
So I don't know why the other one was bad. It's just, I thought it was okay because it recharges. And the whole reason why I bought this is because it's rechargeable. And not only that, it was priced at like $108. And the original asking price was $200. So it was actually a literally 46% drop-off rate.
So are they headphones or
these are actually made for shooting, so any loud noises is for when you're on a shooting range or whatever you want. I bought these because I know that they're rechargeable. I assume they're Bluetooth, and you can hook a Bluetooth to it, which is another reason why I bought it, because I may be consistently wearing these. I've had other issues with non-rechargeable things, like a little lamp light for your reading lamp, the little lamp that goes back and forth. I had issues with a non-rechargeable one, and I always had to change the battery all the time. And another one was a headlight that Kyle actually got, was rechargeable headlights. And those are actually amazing because you could just recharge them every time you're done and you're pretty much good to go. So that's the whole reason why I bought these, even though they cost a little extra. I will be doing an unboxing, but I have to try them first. I'm going to do another part 2 video in the next couple days or another week.
So how about the earmuffs you're wearing now?
So these in general, I bought these a long time ago. Actually, I think Kyle bought these, and this is probably the second pair we use. They're actually pretty good. The one thing that I like about it is that they rest upon your ears pretty well, and unlike, like, Kyle says, why don't you just get earplugs? Well, every time you take them out and in, you might lose them in a pocket, and they aren't really sufficeable in terms of trying to find them again. And so that's why they look stupid, but I feel like these are better. The good thing is that they wrap around your head. They're adjustable on the side, and they wrap around you pretty well. They're pretty high durable, and that's kind of why I like them. The only downside is I thought that some of the noises aren't, like the loud and high-pitched noises don't muffle it enough. And I thought that maybe you can attune it to a certain microphone level where you can actually control how loud and how soft sounds go in your ear. At least that's what I thought. I don't know. I gotta test it, and I probably will likely keep it regardless if you can control how loud and how soft sounds are. But I assume this is gonna be higher quality since it is made for shooting.
So apparently you can actually hear me talking right now. It's really not muffling my whole voice.
Nah, it's not muffling. I mean, I could hear it relatively well because it has a pretty deep voice. But I knew for a fact it does help because sometimes when I talk like this with Kyle, it can get kind of irritating.
So I guess you can test it.
Yeah, like right now it hurts. I know that it does help.
So test it now about what it feels muffled now when you open these ones. Maybe at least you could do that.
All right, so I'm going to start unboxing, and we'll just start it now. Likely scenarios, I'll keep them anyway.
I'm doing a close-up shot.
They look pretty top-notch.
How much were these? Rough estimate?
$108, down from $199, so it's a pretty damn good deal. All right.
So in a way, you found solutions for your sense.
Yeah, sadly, I gotta look stupid and wear sunglasses, but I guess it don't look that bad, and I guess these are kind of stylish. But the downside is they ain't really colorful, but like I said, USB charger, so that's nice. Let's see what it's gonna surprise me
know how
as
long
much
the
as
battery
you
life
guys
lasts?
as well. So let's just see what it looks like. Seems pretty sufficeable, wrapped in pretty nicely, and just unwrap it as clean as possible. Let's just look at them from standpoint level. So they almost they almost look like high quality
Earphones.
earphones, really. So I don't know. They say they're light, but these are actually heavier. So this is way light. I don't know why they say it's light. It seems like it stretches and it protects your top, and maybe the back kind of makes it sit better. But let's see. I got to take. Oh, looks like they have some plastic covers that I need to take off. So I'm hoping that they're recharged, but if not, we might have to do a second video. But let's just see if I can turn them on.
So what'd you look up? Earmuffs?
All right, so I heard something, but I assume that it is on. I mean, let's see how it fits. Let's just see what happens when I put it on. Obviously, they hook from the side, but it looks like you gotta adjust them a bit, so they do have to come out. Cause maybe not. I don't know. Assume they come out. I assume they look like this pretty much. Maybe not. Doesn't seem to fit. Maybe it goes around the back like this. Oh, there you go. Holy crap.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can actually hear you. You're a little louder than usual, so obviously it's doing some type of work. So I can hear an echo, like almost like talking through a microphone. So I'm gonna
better, though?
I mean, it doesn't seem to fit very well because it's too far back. Whoop, that hurts. I'm trying to put these forward because it just seems like they don't sit very well. You can see the space here, so I'm a little concerned on that. I mean, they don't look like they adjust those, but maybe I'll have to take this off. I don't know. It looks like it comes off, though. I assume they do adjust. I just got to open it. Oh, they don't adjust, sadly, so I don't know. Kind of a downside. But I guess you'll have to adjust it from the front, so that's what I'll try to do if it'll help. Maybe I make it tighter like that. Just a little bit tighter like that. So it looks pretty nice. I like it. It looks pretty fashionable too, but we'll see.
Are they comfortable though?
Yeah, so basically you hold these from the side like this, I believe. Like this. And,
What's that noise?
oh, there you go. These tighten up, so I guess that's all right.
They're supposed
So
to
I
fit
can
on your
just do that.
forehead. It's not supposed to fit on top of your head.
No, it's supposed to sit like that.
You're positive?
Positive. So obviously
Hello?
you're really loud, so I gotta turn these down. Let's see.
So you can't play music.
I don't know. Good question.
There's right there. Those buttons, directional.
So I believe, see, if you look,
Wait.
there's a up
Yeah.
and down. I assume there's a volume. That's obviously the power button. I don't know what that is. For some reason, I thought that these would be Bluetooth where you can play music, but I'm not sure anymore. So it kind of sucks, but let's see if I can turn it down. Is it this side? Is it this side? Can't remember. Is it down
Yeah,
button?
the bottom.
Right here?
Yeah. No, that's left and right.
It says universal. What does that mean? Clear voice.
Hello? How are you doing? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? You know you're not pressing the volume down
Oh, what am I
button,
doing? Right here?
Yeah, right there. Hello? How you doing? Hello? Can you hear me?
I'll do it.
Hello? How you doing?
Honestly, I don't even think you need these on.
What do you mean?
I have them off. I can still hear you, so they're all right. So obviously, this is meant more for like.
So it's not working?
No, it works. It just I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather have them on because it's kind of annoying.
Why?
Having you echo like a microphone, it's annoying.
Maybe
I'd rather
you
hear you
gotta-
muffled. So
maybe-
I guess honestly,
But you didn't.
these
mess with
are
the
okay,
settings.
but this is really made for shooting in general. It kind of sucks because I thought that maybe these.
Echo.
So I turned it up. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, see, I can hear them a little bit, but obviously loud noise is going to be really irritating. I'd rather have it off.
Just turn it all the way
I'm
off.
I'm a little disappointed because I thought they'd be like USB headphones, and I don't. I mean, I could see. It says.
Here, look at this.
Readily accepts a variety of audio input devices such as radio comms, MP3 players for enhanced convenience. So you assume that you should be able to do it, and I think I gotta at least do some experimentation.
Read this, Travis.
Because USB-C port. I'm a little confused. It says, it's kind of like conflicting because I always thought that you'd be able to play music with this, but
Try connecting it to your phone now.
I guess I could just see what happens. I don't know. Maybe it will connect to the phone. We'll see. Well, I don't think it's a DJI ILSC 640. I don't think it's that
No, that's
either.
the camera. Should be on the bottom.
Nah, it kind of sucks. I guess it.
You sure there's
I'm a
not an
little
option to turn
disappointed.
it on?
Some reason I thought this whole time I can make it as a music headphones instead, but 3.5 mm headphone jack, which sucks ass.
So it's not Bluetooth. That's
So-
stupid.
Well, that's miserably disappointing, but
For
makes me wonder if I should
$100?
makes me wonder if I should just return it.
Yeah, for $100.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Fuck, I hate to say it. I'd rather return this and like I'd rather return this because it seems like
What do you buy noise canceling headphones?
I don't know. I hate to say it. They do hug around the ears better and they're more comfortable, but I don't think it's worth an extra $100. I mean, they are relatively a half
Pretty
off, and
expensive.
if you're a shooter, I don't recommend people that have mental illness to own a gun in general. But
I agree.
it seems like, yeah, it's really disappointing. It seems like you have to have a direct connection
That's
for USB.
stupid.
So, likely scenarios, I'm going to return these. It's definitely not worth it. I mean, yeah, you could say, oh, I have these really high tech. Well, it's so loud to hear your microphone anyway. You might as well just keep it off.
So what do you like better, wearing the red ones or the black
These
ones?
are way more comfortable. I mean, it's kind of stupid that this has to be in order
Yeah,
to
it looks
hold it.
dumb.
But I don't know. Generally speaking, I'm okay with this. Like, how much were these? $15?
10.
10. So I'd rather wear these. They ain't funky or whatever. But I'm very, very disappointed because I thought it'd be a high tech.
Yeah, but what about the actual sound? How's it sound
I mean,
with the black ones?
can you hear? Say something.
Hello? Like, can you compare them, though?
All right, now
Hello?
do it again.
Hello?
Again,
Hello?
no difference. They're just more
Seriously?
comfortable. Yeah, they're just more comfortable. That's it.
Why can't you just buy more comfortable those then?
Because these are, I couldn't deal with these, man. If this isn't as cool, you can have it used as a headphone and
Yeah, it's dumb.
and silence or whatever. Then it's just pointless. So I'm disappointed, guys.
Would you rate this product?
I rate this product maybe design maybe 8 out of 10, but functionality maybe for me maybe 1 out of 10.
You're expecting headphones.
I was expecting something more like headphones that you could attach to Bluetooth and
Alright.
stuff. Very disappointed, guys. I mean, it's cool that it recharges, but I wouldn't even turn the microphone on because
I want to tell you, I think it looks stupid on your head. I think those red one looks a little cooler. I'm not sure why they made this out of cloth or whatever you call that. Why couldn't they just make it plastic?
I
like
don't know.
that?
It
Just put
looks.
something
I think the
soft.
design looks kind of stupid, to be honest. It's probably going front and like
Don't
that.
like that
but
metal stuff.
obviously, this is made for shooting. So, guys, I don't know. I'm not a shooter, and I don't think I'll ever want to own a gun since I might pull the trigger myself, sadly. But I'm going to bag this and return it. I figured I might as well just load it because maybe there's people with sensory issues and may want to explore earmuffs. But man, these are like probably $10, $15. they work like a charm. I have no problem with them.
So this is since this is going down bipolar blog. You want to
And the sad thing is that they don't seem to cancel out any dB more than this one, and this one feels like it hugs around the ears. I think the muscle on there are a little too small around the ear. It's not covering the whole ear. It's kind of covering on top of it. So, guys, disappointing.
So you
going
want
to return this, sadly. I'm not even sure if I want to keep looking. I mean, the other reviews I had is okay, but the problem is, yeah, it might have a radio, but they're not rechargeable. And since I'll be wearing these a long time, maybe throughout the day, and I can't always suggest where I might need them or the sensor issues pick up. But yeah, so this kind of ends this on a sour note, and sadly, I hate to return it, but I guess that's the way it goes. There's just generally no use for it. Is there anything you want to add?
Yeah, so you want to do a quick recap of how the weekend was with your sensory issues, another update?
Well, guys, for some reason, things are getting a lot better, and I don't know why it took so long, but something must have happened the last month, and maybe stress or whatever, but it's been miserable. So I went from an ER feeling like crap to today where I was able to manage without headphones, semi.
You've been going to a few music shows.
Yeah, so I assume I can manage it, but the next day it is pretty killer on the ears.
So if you take everything off now, still experiencing something?
I mean, the issue right now is the voice of yours is
What about the
irritating.
lights, though?
Nah, probably, yeah, that light's
it is
pretty
still-
bright. So I just better to just be cautious. And things are doing better for me. I appreciate Kyle doing the video of this for an unboxing, but total letdown.
So do you recommend the ones that you're wearing now?
Guys, if you just need to cover your ears,
And
choose that earplugs if you
How about
are
you
really
tuck-
that cheap. But if you want to just keep something on your... See, I can wear this all the time, and I don't have to... If I have a pocket or I leave them in there in the wash or I forgot to take them out, it's easy because I'll know to take these out. And the good thing is that, I don't know, they're always there. So I just wear them like this most of the time if I need them. I have my sunglasses on.
Yeah, talk a little bit
My
about-
issue with sunglasses in this, it is really uncomfortable doing this. So it's almost better to wear it like this, kind of at an angle, because it's not pressing against your ears. The biggest downside is they're not meant to wear glasses, so you got to kind of arrange it that's more comfortable.
So
sadly.
people with eye strain issues, can you talk a little bit about your eyeglass product quickly?
Yeah, so I guess Kyle wants me to talk about the eye.
Talk about everything.
There's
that
like
you-
$40. The good thing about these is that, yeah, you might, I hate to say it, you probably will have better luck at a prescription store at Walmart or whatever, one that has sunglasses. I think the $40 ones, I do like the Aviator
Tom Cruise.
Aviator style, Tom Cruise style. And the beauty of these is they're polarized, and you know that they're high quality. So I did pay $40. My only downside is I didn't look at the size, and they have pink, but I ended up wearing anyway because I didn't want to waste it. But these glasses are really good. I actually recommend really hard. You can pay up to $40 or even more, but these are relatively good, and they do help eye strain. I wear them all the time when I have to go out because it's just really bright on the road. And I'm sure Kyle wears glasses anyway, but the only downside is I have prescription lenses too.
Yeah,
so
could you describe those?
my
prescription
problem with
lenses?
those is that
Do they help?
my issue with those, they don't dim enough. So the good thing about these is that they're dim enough that you're not going to have as much eye strain. And
So they don't
sadly,
help you.
that's a problem.
They don't help.
They help
you're
with
saying.
vision, but they don't help with like
The
blinding out light, even with their transitional lenses. So that's the downside of these. But if you want a good if you want some lenses or sunglasses that you'll keep for sure and you won't lose, and the higher quality ones, there's definitely a huge difference. I've noticed that I spent high quality on Amazon. They're just a piece of crap. So it's better to be in person to test them out.
So generally, how comfortable are you wearing those sunglasses and those headphones?
I've learned to just accept
is
it. I mean, it looks.
Do you still but do you still experience symptoms of straining?
Yeah, I mean,
You still even with them on?
It's not as bad, but it's generally a lot more manageable to be wearing these. So I'm hoping this is just temporary. If I have to like start a temporary antidepressant to maybe boost the mood and that's related to the illness, I don't know. It just really sucks. It's happened the last month. I went downhill pretty fast.
So are you gonna rule out autism or do you feel like you're gonna still be open to it?
I guess I'm really open to the question because who knows, man? Maybe I have autism, and maybe I know for certain bipolar has some similarities. I mean, I don't really stem. I do have some strict routines. I don't really talk obsessively about certain subjects, but
So the reality is, since you're still experiencing sensory issues, you kind of found kind of a solution, I guess you could say. What you're doing
yeah,
now, and how would you
for
say?
the most part,
are you
it's
content
just
about it, or
for the most
do you
part,
feel
it's
like it
just,
helps, or
if you want to be functional, it really sucks. But yeah, wearing these things, sunglasses and earmuffs, do help,
okay?
and it can get very, very overwhelming. So I do have to lay down. I mean, that's your best bet. But who wants to be a lazy slug the rest of their life? I don't want to do
So
that.
we went to the hospital. You had a cold. Do you feel like that cold caused more echoing, or you don't know? And also, can you explain a bit about your eye surgery and whether that may relate to it?
No,
Probably not, since I already got the same surgery.
You know, I hate
vision.
to say it. I thought the light sensitivity was related to my eyes, but in reality, it's not. It's related to the bipolar, the mood, the biochemistry. It has nothing to do with
Physical.
the physicality. Yes, it does help to be hydrated. Yes, I do know a difference, but generally speaking, mental health is still critically important to how functional your eyes are, whether you get enough sleep, or whether you're on the right medication, or whether your mood's in an appropriate state where it's not too low and you feel like you're all tired all the time. You want to close your eyes anyway. But I'm kind of disappointed I still have to wear these. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to have to bear the weight of being miserable all the time, just being sensory overloaded with
But
everything.
would you say you're miserable at least wearing these things, or you're
I don't feel
functional now?
as miserable. I know for a fact it's better than not wearing them and having to lay down all the time. I mean, yeah, I was able to do music without it, but I had to like be very, very cautious about doing music.
So why don't you talk about that gene test? You had to resend it. Did you retake it? when I
Yeah,
gave it
so
to you, or-
sadly, Kyle asked about the gene test, and I accidentally sent it to the post office, and I was supposed to send it to FedEx. But if you heard about GeneSight, GeneSight, you have to talk with your psychiatrist so they can kind of green light. Not a case, but more of
Test.
a gene test sample to swab in your mouth. They send you like a package that you got to fill out for insurance purposes, and they'll send it to them, and you'll get the results. And it's supposed to help people and determine on what they metabolize better.
You
So-
got one back. Did you fill that out yet, or are you gonna do it?
No, I already filled it
you
out.
did.
Actually, I
The
returned
second
it
time
last
around?
Friday.
The second time around?
Yeah, this Friday.
Oh, I didn't
when
realize
I went to the
that.
bank and had
Oh.
to send back another package.
Can you
to-
explain a little bit about the changes too? You said it was different for people that maybe want to do the gene test.
Yeah, so I guess it's been updated, but obviously the only thing I can think is they had more medications on it, maybe a little bit more accurate. I don't know. I mean, generally speaking, it's kind of a hit or miss to me because I'm probably going to see that some of the antipsychotics, or most of them, showed no side effects, showed me to metabolize these right. Issue is that I tried most of them, and I had clearly a lot of issues that were insurmountably very negative. So hit and miss. We'll see what happens. My likely scenario is to mask it. I don't give a shit what people say. Do therapy or do more like a holistic type of treatment. I just don't give a shit.
Do you still think it's
I don't care if
anxiety?
it's called masking or putting a Band-Aid. I just feel like I want to do whatever so I don't have to think about it.
Do you think it's anxiety and has the visceral help that?
That's the thing. I asked my psychiatrist because the ER prescribed visceral. My thing is I can try it, but I know for certain I'm going to be knocked out for a while because it is pretty draining. The only good thing is it's not like a benzo where it's addicting. The quality is supposed to act like some type of inhibitor of some sort. And I think I'll try it if it's really, really bad. But for now, I kind of want to waste. And
So in general, how's your mood been when you kind of push yourself, even if you don't want to, going to these art crawls and music
I'm
shows?
fighting it,
Generally,
fighting
how
it,
is your
fighting
experience?
it. I feel like it's getting a little easier. The weekdays are a little bit better to do because I feel like I have things to do and things to accomplish, especially going to the gym 2.5 to 3 hours, which I like to do. I guess I should try to get myself to work, but kind of fighting on the edge. I don't want to, just because of the sensory issues, and I just want to kind of stay chill like my dogs. I don't know. I have to wait and see.
So
I'm kind of depressed. These are just
what's your next
pointless.
plan now, or you just got to think about it?
Well, I do want to make some more music. You should head to youtube.com/Real Group Station or www.realgrupstation.com. That's into the YouTube. Check out the links in the description below.
And you've been composing with that. How's that not hurting your ears? And you've been yelling or no?
That's the thing. Generally, I feel like I've been managing things a little better. I mean, right now I feel overwhelmed just because I've been busy all day.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
All right, I think that's it, boss. I mean, there's paintings behind you. You think you still don't want to do a show this year, or you just got to think about it?
Depends. I don't know if I want to do a CAD related show, and I don't know if I really want to do a People's Incorporated, because I just feel like there's just not enough audience members that have enough money to pay for it. I'd probably be better off doing like some type of art show at some type of apartment building around the area, or art studio, whatever. But yeah.
Can you explain a little bit about the various art scenes that we went today? Did that inspire you, or I mean, the past week, or
I guess like in the last 2
something?
days, it started kind of in a situation. It was dreary. I didn't feel that good. I didn't want to go out, and it was kind of creepy.
The building was
The building
shit.
looked nice, but inside it was haunting. The artwork was not terribly that great.
Do you
It
feel
was
like,
at night.
Do you feel like they were living
There was
the,
not a lot of people there. It seemed really dead. It seemed really dreary, and I felt like,
the starving
wow, I
artist?
am literally a starving artist like these guys, but if I was out there with them, I'd probably end my life, because it just seems so lonely, isolating, always financially broke. I mean, I find a way to be stable in a house with my family, and that's the one thing it'll take away from the pets I'm really close to. Or I feel like, I don't know, can you even bring pets there? Or this one, literally in general, just looked like a little compartment, really. It didn't seem to be that great. And the stairs would creak all the time, and I didn't really enjoy the artwork that much.
So we went to
Yeah.
one building, which was kind of more shanty, but the other one looked a little
Yeah,
better.
so in the day we
played
went
piano.
to a few, and those were a lot better. I mean, they had food there to taste test. I mean, there's like 6 floors. The paintings look all amazing. I mean, they're not something that I'd pay for, but
What do you think about the studio? You think you could have something like that in the future,
I mean,
or not?
I
or-
really love this guy's studio apartment, but to live there, it would suck. I mean, as a studio, it seemed great, but even the commute would suck. So I don't know. He had a music studio. He was able to get a whole bunch of people into his studio and stuff like that. But I'm cheap. Want to keep things simple. I don't even know if I'll keep at art. I mean, it'd be great to have space, but yet again, I have the space here, and it'd just be more of a hassle to bring everything up there. So
Okay, so we'll wrap things up. And for people struggling right now, what I've noticed that one of your videos, the Life and Meaningless, has like 97% likes and dislikes. Do you still feel that way, or you're slowly still trying to figure that out?
are you talking
do you
about
feel like it?
the 11,000 one or the other one?
No, the one that's like 5,000, but it has a lot of likes, like 200.
Yeah,
likes.
I mean,
How you been feeling?
to say
about
that
it?
you hate life or life's meaningless or you want to take your life well, I mean, sure, you can think that way, but long term, you probably ain't going to be alive, because if you feel like you're in pain or you feel like miserable or in shame or can't cope, you'll probably end your life. And I don't want you guys to do that. I want you to kind of try to live a more productive. Everyone wants to be happy, like Jerry Springer said. Don't matter if you're rich or poor or famous or not. He
lucky.
treats these people, individuals, as like
him.
human beings.
He's not
We all
better
want to be
than them.
happy. We all want our place in the world, and that's what I want you guys to feel, is to feel like you have a place here, maybe a place to be able to be open and talk your feelings and thoughts out. I'm here to listen. I mean, it sucks, yeah. You can't literally tell someone that on camera, but you can comment and maybe reach out in the post and description below. That goes to my Facebook, or I also can give out my WhatsApp and things like that. So feel free to just reach out, write a comment, tell me how that you want to reach out to me, things like that. I've had a person call me from New York who moved to Minnesota talking about mental health and how I uncapitalized, things like that. And I had another one that talked to me on Facebook or met me on my Facebook page, and I talk to them occasionally. So I do get these people. I do sometimes remain friends, so it's kind of better to have a sort of a neutral stance, because they can effectively or defectively demotivate you, makes your life worse. And I've had a situation in which a girl I've talked to for a while has been gnawing at me negatively, because she always wants to say that she wants to end her life or she hates her job, and it's just gnawing. I always have to tell her, it's okay, but in reality, I didn't feel that much better. So I wasn't going anywhere, and it kind of took the life out of me. Whether I quit and ignored her or not, it still took energy. So generally speaking, keep your friends and loved ones in a manageable and mindful boundary. You don't know if you want to maintain a healthy distance. That's really important to keep your own mental health in check. Got to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. Sadly, that's what it is. But anyways, that's kind of...
So despite of the lack of motivation, you've been writing quite frequently in your journal and stuff,
I guess
right?
I've been so
you've been doing something.
demotivated because I'm still getting quite a bit of dislikes on the music that we produce, and Kyle is probably negatively affected because the last one he did took a very long time. We already got two out of 3 dislikes, so that's pretty bad. But I mean, maybe 100, maybe 56 views or something like that. Not a lot, but yeah, it doesn't motivate me. I actually got a comment recently on my newest, like, my rap improv that said you should do chorus. Well, man, I've already done choruses. I've already done my own music, and no one seems to understand that I need views. I need to find some incentive to feel like I have a worthy reason to do it. And even one little comment maybe will get me there. But right now, I'm just creating like simple beats, add a loop of some type of rhythm, and then just spit out a flow, first take.
Is that on Mono Park
first
right now,
improvise.
or you didn't post that on YouTube at all?
No, it's on real group stations.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a pretty high. I mean, it's a pretty high quality one.
Okay.
It's the first take, but
All right, please.
all right. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell button for future videos. I really appreciate it. At first I thought last year's videos didn't really get too many views, but after looking at them in the last couple days, they actually are doing better over the years as the years progress. So very thankful for last year having a small but relatively reasonable audience to interact with, engage with. I think the most important thing, yeah, it would be cool to get monetized in this channel or get views, but I think generally speaking, most people just want to find a way to have a purpose, want to be happy, want to manage life, want to do whatever it is to set goals, etc., etc. I mean,
How's your Beyond Bipolar Fitness going? Is there a way to capitalize
I'm
that?
very, like I
anymore?
said before, I'm very, very disappointed because
You're banned on Facebook or something?
I've been really, really demotivated because I mean, I guess it's, let me see.
Remember, if you take that off, they can't hear you. Oh, you're taking your shirt off. All right. Get the... Hold up the mic.
All right, I'm probably gonna have to edit this, but yeah, I like to work out. I do 5 days a week, 2.5 to 3 hours, hour and a half. Bodybuilding, maybe a half hour to hour. Doing cardio or stair machine, losing anywhere from like maybe 400, 500 to 900 or 1,000 calories a day. So I do get my fix, eat healthy. Anyways, I lost 55 pounds. But the reason why I'm saying is that I'm in really too good shape, but you can still have mental health issues. You can be strong as you want. I mean, it does help with the sensory issues, and it does make things a little bit better. Buys me time and stuff, but generally speaking, I do want you guys to know that, yeah, get to the gym if you can. It should be covered insurance-wise, and if you live close, get to one. Planet Fitness is only $10 a month, and they do cover up to $20 if you have like some type of medical assistance or Medicare or whatever. I mean, mine covers, and I'm on Social Security, so I know for a fact it can help. And there's plenty of people that work that they do cover gyms anyway, so you might want to take a look. I mean, yeah, take meds. Yeah, I can tell you that. Yeah, I see therapists, but nothing helps more than just getting out, being active, getting out in the community, trying to assimilate, trying to manage mental health. Social network is very important. In fact, I read somewhere that rich people are generally not as happy as people with low income. It has to do less with income, but more with social relationships. So relationships are important. Make sure you keep your good friends close, good friends, family close. I mean, if you don't have any, at least try to maintain some cordial acquaintanceship with gym friends. I mean, being able to talk a little bit, chit chat is better than nothing. I mean,
Do you want to do a quick pose or no?
yeah, so I guess I'll do a quick pose. So I guess I'll just
Can't hear you.
this would be a thumbnail, Kyle.
Oh, you want to wear your headphones? I mean, I got to stop and take a picture. Well, that's fine.
Peace. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button for future videos. Thanks.
Hey, could you...
안녕하세요. Hello, this is Travis and Kyle. We are both artists and we focus on hyper-realistic drawings, acrylic work, airbrush work. So I also wanted to mention that we actually have our own channel as well. Our channel is Korean Adoptee Stories and we interview a lot of adoptees. We found that with adoption there's quite a few adoptees that struggled, unfortunately, and did not have the best kind of life, and a lot of them had mental health issues. We felt like it was important because we kind of struggle with that.